first off, I have to say congratulations again. Your role was absolutely amazing, and you producing this film. You guys are always working together. I feel like you've seen this girl growing up.
Yes.
What kind of advice, even motherly advice, do you give to Keke? Because now she's following in your footsteps with a talk show. Yeah. So how is that relationship, and how do you help her with that?
I mean, all I ever do is encourage her, period. You know, whether it doesn't matter what she's doing. If she takes on the job, then I know it's something she truly believes that she can accomplish. So for me, it's about being as supportive as possible, and if she needs me, knowing, you know, that she can pick up the phone and call me for anything. So that's kind of the underlying theme.
The presence.
Yeah.
She's just a presence that I always know that I can call on her. You know, when I first did Just Keke, literally call me the first day. You got this. Keep doing your thing. Be yourself, and know that it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Just go for it. So she's always been there and been an example of everything I would want to be, which is what's allowed me to get there. Seeing her and having her as an influence is one of the best things that she's done. Continuously seeing her produce, create, those all then become ideas that I can do and then create on top of. So that's really what I say. You know, even though she may not have been able to be there every day on Brotherly Love set, we all took that. That's the type of thing I want to be able to do. I want to be able to give other young people the platform to share and be able to share their talent and give a director a chance to share his talent. That's what she's taught me most of all, is to give, because she's given so much to me. Truly.
And Keke, with that, let's take a moment and soak that in.
I received that, and
I received that.
I reflected.
And Keke, with that being a platform, you are a platform. You've become a platform for a lot of young women. You're very young. You're 21 years old. And we've literally watched you grow up. And I've seen you dealing with a whole lot of backlash from you growing up, but you're being yourself and you're owning that. What advice can you give to other young women who are dealing with that sort of thing in their own?
You know, I had another mentor tell me one time, he said, I can't remember the exact quote, but he said something like the level of your struggle, it helps you understand what your purpose is. And I didn't understand that completely when it's happened, because I'm like, man, this hurts. This is bothering me. This is upsetting me. But if you embrace that, you come out on the other side with this sense of peace and understanding and you know, creative ideas that come out of that. And so I just started to embrace that. When these things would start happening to me, I would just embrace them, and they became Just Keke. They became my first book. They became Brotherly Love. And so when you embrace that, I realized that, bring some more pain my way. You know what I mean? Because out of that, you know what I mean? Just like you put enough pressure on a piece of coal, it's going to turn into diamonds. And that's just how life is. So it's like, don't try to change what's going on around you. Live in that moment and understand what it is you can learn from that moment. You know what I mean? And that's what it became for me. I stopped trying to fight all the discomfort of life, and I had a better relationship with life. Instead, I would say, okay, life, you throw this my way. Okay, what does that mean? What can I do with this? How can I make this better for me right now? How can I make this what it needs to be right now? And that's when everything changed.
Wow. Powerful words.
Thank you.
You know, I think it's all about, you know, if you have a drive and passion in life, you know, go for it, you know, and it's like, it's a big game, you know, but it's like we're competing together, not necessarily to win individually, but, you know, we room for each other. The film isn't the film without me, without him.